They say, wherever you live in this world, love will find you. This is the story of Peter loved by Jolli. Kindly subscribe to my channel, African Folktales by Big Mark, for more exclusive stories. This will help the algorithm and the channel for more reach. Big thanks to you. Now let's dive back into the story. In the heart of Port Harcourt, where the sun rose like an exhausted fireball over tin roofs and bustling, crooked streets, there was a girl. But not just any girl. Her skin glowed like bronze under daylight, her eyes told secrets they had no right to know, and her presence, quiet, soft, and impossible to ignore, turned heads and silenced street banter. They called her Jolli. No one knew where she came from, and no one ever saw her at night. The ghetto had seen beauty before, girls with hips that danced to Afrobeats, smiles that melted Okada riders and broke hearts of local champions. But Jolli was different. She was a whisper, a breeze, a shadow that shimmered only in the sun. By night, she vanished, no calls, no footprints, no trace. Peter, a sharp young man with dreams bigger than his pocket, was the first to fall under her spell. Or maybe, he was chosen. Because what he didn't know was this: Jolli was not of this world. She was born in the spirit realm, a kingdom veiled behind the thin curtain between dusk and dawn. Sent to earth by her godmother, the matron of lost souls, Jolli came to taste human life. But human life is not sweet for long, especially when hearts get greedy. Peter first saw her at the corner of Market Road, right outside Mama Comfort's food stall. She was eating bole and groundnuts, sitting like she'd never known hunger. Her clothes were simple but clean. Her eyes, though, those eyes held something ancient. Like she had lived through generations. "Who be that fine girl?" Victor asked, eyes fixed. Peter squinted. "I go find out." From that day, Peter was hooked. He followed her like shadow, showing up where she went, asking people questions, trailing her without shame. But no one knew anything about her. She had no family, no friends, just Jolli. Then one day, she spoke to him. "Why do you follow me, Peter?" He froze. Her voice was soft, like distant drums. "Because, you day different. You day shine." She smiled sadly. "Sunlight makes everything shine. But not everything you see is real." That was the beginning. Peter begged, courted, and tried every romantic move known in the hood. Finally, Jolli agreed. But she gave him a warning. "We will only meet during the day. When the sun sleeps, I disappear. That is the rule. Break it, and we both pay." Peter, dazed by love and fantasy, nodded like a fool. No wahala. Daytime is enough. He didn't ask questions. He didn't want to ruin what felt like magic. And magic it was. From the moment they began dating, Peter's luck changed. His online betting brought wins. A crypto investment blew. He got a contract to supply electronics to a government office. In 2 months, he moved from one room to a duplex. His boys began calling him Chairman P. "Guy, na that babe day do mo," Musa said. Peter just smiled. Jolli was gold. His secret gold. But nighttime grew cold. Jolli would vanish at sunset, like mist before harmattan. She never stayed past 6:30 p.m. Peter waited. He tried to call. Nothing. Her number never worked after dark. So he filled the gap. Her name was Loveth. She was soft, warm, and very real at night. No rules, no disappearing acts. Just company. "You're not cheating," Victor said. "Your babe day only do part-time." Peter told himself that too. Until the day Jolli saw Loveth leaving his gate. She didn't speak. Her eyes burned. "She's just a friend," Peter lied. Jolli's reply was quiet. "Humans are never content." He laughed it off. But that night, he had a dream. Jolli stood under a red moon, weeping. The ground cracked beneath her feet. "You chose hunger over the feast I gave you," she whispered. Then she was gone. The next morning, she didn't show up. Or the next. Peter went mad with worry. He searched every street, called old contacts, checked hospitals. Nothing. Then the fall began. His crypto wallet was hacked. His contracts cancelled. The duplex, sold by court order. Loveth vanished too. I can't suffer with you, she texted. Soon, Peter was back in the streets of Port Harcourt. Back in rags. Sleeping on a friend's floor. Each night, he dreamt of Jolli. Come back, he cried. Please. I'm sorry. But the spirit world had closed its gate. He collapsed one afternoon in the market. Na spiritual attack, the herbalist said. But at the hospital, they called it mysterious illness. He drifted in and out of sleep, haunted by dreams. Jolli dancing in white, her laughter echoing like wind chimes. Sometimes, she sat by his bed in the dream, stroking his hair. I loved you, she would say. But humans ruin everything they touch. One night, his breath slowed. Nurses panicked. The machines beeped. In his dream, he stood at the gate between two worlds. Jolli appeared, glowing brighter than ever. Behind her was the spirit kingdom, golden trees, rivers of fireflies, a peace he'd never known. Please, let me come with you, Peter begged. She touched his cheek. You had your chance. She turned. He reached out. And woke up. Alive. But empty. Today, Peter walks the streets of Ajagunli, mumbling to himself. People point and whisper. Na the guy way chop ghost babe money, they say. But at noon, if you watch closely, he still visits the spot where they first met. He sits there, eyes closed, hoping the sun will bring her back. She never does. Love had come in spirit form. But greed chased it away. And some gifts, once lost, never return. Kindly subscribe to my channel, African Folktales by Big Mark, for more exclusive stories. This will help the algorithm and the channel for more reach. Big thanks to you.